Hey folks, today is October the 29th. It's currently 6:16 in the afternoon. We're going to look at doing our Agimat EA week number 30 live testing review. If you guys recall, last week we brought in 0.78%, and the week before that we returned 1.31%. All right, let's go ahead and jump in and see exactly how we did this week. All right. So as we can see here, we do have, looks like a little hook. So I'm guessing we took a loss today, but overall, we can see we have a nice kind of spike, almost going straight up. So we definitely made a profit this week. Overall, we're now up 53.81%. And it looks like our demo account that's using the same settings, just with more pairs, I believe, is actually also has that little hook there. So we'll take a look at that also. All right, let's go ahead and jump in and see what happened this week. All right, so as we can see, we definitely do still have drawdown going into the weekend. And we can see that this week we brought in 0.95%, so definitely happy to see green there. And for today, it looks like we lost 0.31%. So we had a $19.51 loss today, which brought us to that minus 0.31%. Take a quick peek here at the summary. All right, I'm going to guess that it was AUD USD that gave us this loss. We'll take a look at it. And it looks like that loss was from today, so the 29th. So we'll take a look at that momentarily when we get into the VPS. But as we can see here, today is the last trading day of the month. So we were able to close out October with 4.09%, giving us an average of 1% per week, which I'm perfectly fine with. All right, let's go ahead and scroll back up here. And we'll take a look at these accounts momentarily here. But first of all, let's go ahead now, take a look at the news for the week. Don't believe we had a whole lot that could affect us. We got CPI out of Australia. And let's keep on going down. We had core durable goods orders. And Thursday we had advanced GDP out of the US. And Friday, Canadian GDP. So a few items. Also, what's that? Chicago PMI out of the US. So a few items that could have caused us some spikes or whipsaws, but not a whole lot for the week. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the VPS and see what happened. All right, so as we can see here, our $6,335 account now has $816 in drawdown going into the weekend. I'd honestly like to see that a bit lower, but I'm not worried whatsoever. Agimat's been here before. We'll just let it continue to manage the trades, how it manages them, and we'll see what happens. All right, as we jump into account history, first day of the week was the 25th. So it looks like we got started around right here. All right, so as always, Agimat closes out trades kind of in groups. And so we'll notice that here, this is a group of 3 trades. That's $7.21 win and $1.93 win, offset that $3.15 loss to close out for a win for the group. Similar here, got 2 trades, both of which were winners. And here it looks like we have 6 trades. And the one that kind of gave us the winning for the group was that $63.83 win right there. Got a single loss. Actually, no, that goes up with this grouping here. And we got 3 trade group. All 3 trades were winners. And here's another 3 trade group. That $6.11 win and $1 win offset that $3.03 loss that we had there. Getting closer to today, the 29th. All right. Here's a 3 trade group here. And here's another one. This is a 6. Actually, let me see here. This looks like it might be a 7 trade grouping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades in this group. And it looks like this $116 win offset the other losses that we had. And let's check out this one here. 2 winners. Another group here. All right, so here's Friday. And we can see we did have a few grouped trades here. This $7 win offset that $1.03 loss. A single $2.96 win. We got 2 trades here, both winners. And we can come down here and we see that $6.30 offset that $1.45 loss. And okay, so it wasn't AUD USD like I thought it was going to be. Our loss was taken in GBP NZD. And let's see when this trade was entered. 7:50:02. And so it was closed out today. Where's the nearest GBP NZD trades? So right up here. So we did have a grouping up there. All right, so basically this trade right here is what kind of gave us that little tiny down hook. But overall, we are still up for the week, so definitely happy to see that. And let's see if we have any others here. We got a few other GBP NZD trades. I'd like to jump in real quick and just take a look and see exactly what our average is with GBP NZD right now. Let's go into summary, GBP NZD. All right, so long trades. At present, our profit is at minus 32.26. Let's see if we're overall in profit from it. All right, so still overall in profit with GBP NZD. Up about, what is that, $49.52. USD CAD is definitely doing better, $60.66. And it also took, looks like several losses with longs. And Euro USD looks to be doing pretty well as well. And let's see here, $50.12. All right, so we're definitely always going to take losses, so kind of just have to accept that as a part of trading. And yep, let's go ahead now. And actually, before we jump into your guys' comments here, let's go ahead and take a look over here. We'll take a look at George's first here. All right, so this week, okay, so it looks like George also took a loss for today at 0.62%, but overall he is up 1.49% or $93. And let's come back over here. Check out Kelvin here. And let's see. All right, Kelvin did not take a loss on the day, but he is up overall right now 1.21%. And we can check out Vincent's accounts here. And under stats, so it looks like he has a floating loss right now. So he has drawdown going into the weekend right now of $786.25. And we can come over here under, what is it, symbol, and we can see exactly how things are doing right now. All right, so winning percentage. Here's net profit. Okay, so everything is still in profit overall. Winning percentages, everything is still above 70%, which is definitely good to see. And this is his second account. And as we can see, his floating profit and loss on this one is a bit bigger. It's $1,538. So this one is definitely bigger than the previous one. And I know he's testing out some other currency pairs with the Agimat EA. And let's go in here under symbol. And let's see how everything is looking. All right, so GBP Japanese yen, it's now up $26.56. And it's taken 84 trades. All right, so I'm not sure exactly what happened with that one. It's taken the most trades, but its net profit is actually the lowest, which is very interesting. All right, with that being said, let's go ahead now. And I was trying to see what the largest loss was. I'm not sure if it shows it here. Average loss. Looks like it shows a lot of the averages. All right, let's go ahead now and take a look and see how you guys have done over the week, or over last week, I should say. And then before I get off, I'll try to take a look at this account right here, which, as we can see, does have some drawdown. This one's been running since August of 2020, and it did likewise take a small loss today, which gave us that little hook down. You can see 0.18% loss for the day, but up 0.53%, and definitely some drawdown in our $32,000 account. And we can take a quick peek at that here. All right, so our $32,000 account has about $2,119, or I should say exactly that, in a drawdown, and about 31 cents there. All right, let's go ahead now and see what you guys have done. Let me refresh the page. And I know I've noticed that in slower weeks, or when results aren't as good, I tend to get fewer comments here. So I'm expecting that. All right, slow week for me, as you mentioned in the video, 0.38%. Still working through some drawdowns, so hopefully it clears up next week. Thanks for the update as always. All right, US account is up 1.35%. LQDFX account is up 1.93%. Lots of juicy drawdown. It's still coming up on top. Have a nice weekend all. We already looked at Georgia's account. I showed that to you guys back here. First one we looked at. All right, hi Larry, my previous comment was deleted, hidden, maybe you need your review. YouTube might consider it as spam. This week is a lost week on all accounts, from 0.2% to 3.6% with a very serious drawdown on one account. And Vincent, I believe we took a look at one of his. Yep, we took a look at both of his. All right, I did increase my balance since margin level reached 100%. On recovery stage now. Hopefully next week we'll have better results. Not all pairs fit for Agimat, I agree, especially when market trending and earlier position already open, not in favor with the market. I did analyze the trend using Agimat FX 2018-2020. Reversal not always happen as predicted, but Maxwell EQ helps determine market conditions. All right. Hey, I checked the held for review area of my comment section and didn't see any from you. Not sure what YouTube is doing. Hopefully this one stays up, which it did. Which currency pairs gave you the most problems? I know you were testing a few not listed on the vendor site. All right, so yeah, like I said earlier, guys, a lot of people right now are testing different currency pairs that are not recommended on the website, on the vendor's website. So that can definitely happen. This is just kind of the risk that we take here. What is this? Larry, bro, you should know the win rate doesn't mean anything to Agimat. Agimat opens trades up in baskets. When you see a loss, look at the closing time. You will see 3 or 4. Yep, we went over that as well. All right, so I think that is everything I wanted to touch on, guys. Hopefully this drawdown will get taken care of. Definitely want to see this go ahead and get squashed out next week. At least, I remember at one point in time this week, this was down to like $400. So something or other did happen on Friday that kind of made this shoot back up. So at one point, like I said, I think it was yesterday, my drawdown was down to like 400 and something, but that's the nature of trading. Markets go up and down. Agimat has done particularly well in regards to managing our drawdown over the months and years, so we'll continue to let it do its job. All right, if you guys have any questions whatsoever on Agimat, definitely send them my way, and I'll try to get those answered for you. And if you want to test out Agimat for yourself, make sure you guys use the link below to help support the channel. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you on next week's update. Take care, folks.